Hey, what's up guys? Brownie here coming to you with some AFKJourney, and today we're going to be hopping into the Dream Realm and fighting the Alpha Bear boss. And we're going to be fighting him with a hero that is quickly becoming one of my just absolute favorite Dream Realm heroes. And the hero is SATRANA. We'll take a look at her seasonal skill quick. It's nothing special, but it's very, very, very good. So if you look at the skill, it increases the magic damage that the enemy takes by, right now for me it's 17%, but by the end of the season it'll be 20%. So it's a really good damage increase for any magic damage dealers that you're using. And who deals magic damage? Odie does. So she's perfect for Odie's team, and she's also a mauler, so it helps with the faction bonus, which actually plays a huge role in a lot of these fights. The faction bonus, or the faction aura, whatever you want to call it, is actually pretty important in this game. There's a lot of games where it's not as important, but in this one it seems to play a pretty big role. So yeah, that's gonna give us a good faction bonus, and yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and check out a fight. So hop in here to the Dream Realm and buy an attempt. We only have 3 left, so let's hope this goes well. And what we're gonna do here is move Coco back a slot, because you have to pay attention to where you're putting your heroes on the battlefield, because the honey order is affected by where you place the heroes. So the only placement that doesn't matter is whoever the tank is. So SATRANA, even though she's in the back here, she's gonna get thrown up to the boss, and that's gonna cause her to be honeyed first. Then it's going to start going in order of positioning, and it should go Smokey, and then I think it's going to be Rainier, and then Coco. I'm pretty sure that's the order. And then it'll be Odie at the very end. So yeah, that's how the honey stuff works. But let's just go ahead and do this fight and see it in action. All right, so SATRANA gets thrown in, and one of the big damage parts of this team is actually coming from the artifact, and we're running the crescent spell. But if you watch the orbs here, they're getting thrown out like every 1 to 2 seconds, and that's just crazy. That the amount of damage that provides is actually huge, and I really wish that in our damage reports it would show just how much damage came from the artifact itself, because I don't know, that could just be so helpful in building teams and all that stuff. Now, one thing I wanted to mention about this SATRANA team, and actually using SATRANA in Dream Realm, is if you have just recently beaten a boss, you may need to run a more defensive team, so you might not have room for SATRANA on your team. And if that's the case, just go ahead, wait until your resonance level is a little bit higher, and we almost beat our record. But wait till your resonance level is a little bit higher before you start throwing SATRANA in there. And yeah, she's more of a late game, not late game, but when you're starting to get, over 50% damage dealt to the boss, that's a good time to possibly start putting SATRANA on your team, and maybe switching out one of your more defensive heroes, like a healer. If you're running Smokey Coco, maybe you take out one of them. Or if you have Thorin in there, maybe you switch out Thorin for SATRANA, that sort of thing. Let's just go ahead and do one more attempt. Who cares? I'll save one attempt for right before reset, but I'm pretty sure we'll hold our position pretty well. So let's just see if we can't high roll a better attempt here. All right. Okay, so, and also SATRANA's ultimate animation, so when she does her active, she's completely immune to everything. So she can't be CC'd, she can't take damage, she's just untargetable. And her active animation lasts for it's almost like 10 seconds. It's a huge active, like as in really long, and it can actually be a crucial part to her kit and her surviving, because there's a lot of times where she'll be doing her active and the boss will be doing his biggest attack, and it basically just doesn't affect her because she was untargetable and immune to damage and all that kind of stuff. So Looks like our heroes stayed alive a little bit longer than normal, but they still ended up dying. Can we push out a little more damage here? Come on, guys. Just a little bit more. We're about to die. Yep, there we go. Yep, we're right around that 8.9 billion mark is where we seem to always be. Here's the damage report. So SATRANA is actually doing 1.7 billion damage. Odie's doing 5.4. Yeah, it's just really good. Even Smokey's doing some decent damage, 500 mil almost, and Rainier's doing 500 mil. So any magic damage dealers that are on your team are gonna have boosted numbers with SATRANA, and I do have a lot more teams that she is good on, or there's a lot more Dream Realm bosses that she's good at, and I have teams for pretty much all those Dream Realm bosses. I'm gonna put those videos out as soon as we get them and I can show you guys. So expect some SATRANA videos here in the future, in the next few days. And yeah, other than that, I think that's about it for today's video. I just wanted to do a quick Alpha Bear SATRANA team for you guys. And check out Turtle Lags. He possibly, because I stopped by his stream earlier today and asked him to run this because he's on a much higher difficulty Alpha Bear, and I wanted to see how it would perform, and it actually broke his record. So yeah, check out that video. If he has posted it by the time I post my video, I'll put a link in the description so you guys can easily go check that out. But yeah, other than that, please have a good one. Like and subscribe, you know, all that kind of crap that you do for YouTube. I really want my channel to grow, but it's been not doing so good. So anyway, if you guys can like and subscribe, that'd be awesome. And yeah, have a good day, guys. See you in the next one.